Greetings, parents, and welcome to Edgewood Virtual Open House. I am Mr. Cilsick, and I teach experimental science at the honors level, also known as science research. So first of all, let me tell you a little about myself. I've been teaching here at Edgewood since 2003, which is the first year we became a school of choice. I teach honors marine science and also this course. In addition, I'm the science department head and the lead science research teacher. Before coming to Edgewood, I used to run marine biology field stations. I ran one on the eastern shore of Virginia. I ran one in Jamaica and another one on Andros Island in the Bahamas. I also taught 3 years at a private boarding school in Hawaii on the Big Island. Best method to reach me is through email. I can be reached at cilsick.ryan@brevardschools.org, and I'll come back to that again in a little bit. So what happens in science research class? Right now, students are creating a testable project. Shortly, they will be creating a plan to test this project. They will be testing their projects, collecting, analyzing their data, and then eventually writing it up. In addition to writing it up, they'll actually present it as a presentation, and they'll record it as a video. This will later be shared with judges virtually. So how is science fair different this year? Due to what's happening in the world right now with COVID, things are going to be very different in science research. We are not going to go to the mall. We're not standing in front of the projects for 2 days. It's all being done virtually. Basically, they will create a presentation, submit it with their other documentation. The judges will look it over. They'll rank all the projects in their category, first, second, and third, and so forth. But the top three will get callbacks for a Zoom meeting with the judges to be interviewed to determine first, second, and third place. And then something similar will actually happen for Best of Show. There will be State Science Fair, and there will be ISEP, International Science Fair, but both of these will also be virtual. How parents can help. One of the big ways is to fill out my questionnaire that I sent out in the beginning of the school year. So if you didn't go to it, you can simply type in the URL parents.cilsick.com. Actually, that's parent.cilsick.com, I believe. You can also donate to our recycling fundraiser. We're collecting cell phones, ink cartridges, tablets, laptops. We package them up, we send them off. They get broken down for their valuable metals and materials, and then we get money for our program. If your child is a senior, then I am also in charge of their senior project. As you might be aware, there are 3 paths for seniors here at Edgewood to do their senior project. There's a leadership path, the capstone path, and the science research path. So I'm in charge of the science research path. There's 4 components for all 3 of these paths. There's the paper. This will be your child's research paper that they did on their topic, on their project. There's the portfolio, a collection of documents that we'll be collecting throughout the year. The presentation that they'll be doing to the senior project judges, very similar to the science research judges, and the product. This will be a digital version of their science board, displaying all the information and other digital documents from their project. So we did this last year, and it ran really well. It's smooth, and we'll be doing it again this year. I'll be assigning many deadlines throughout the year. They'll be collecting for the senior projects. All of these projects will be listed in Focus and also in Google Classroom. In the spring, second semester is when they record this presentation. They'll not be in my class, but I'll be communicating with them, and they'll know how to reach me if they have any questions. All right, one last thing. Feel free to subscribe to my YouTube channel. It's called Getting Salty with Cilsick. And also, if you need ways of contacting me, if you go to mr.cilsick.com, you can get lots of contact information. And of course, again, the website with the parent quiz, what I call it, is parent.cilsick.com. So I'm hoping this information was helpful, and I'll be talking to you throughout the year. Thank you very much.